Hi, my name is Peter Kinoy, and I'm pre-recording this message for you all about Ron Casanova because I'll be out when Freedom Church takes place. It is the longest night of the year, and we will be commemorating it with some of our neighbors here in Flatbush, Brooklyn. I knew Casanova for quite a while. And for a while he came and lived in the house here with us. And while he was here, he painted a number of pictures. Ron was an incredible artist. I mean, he was an organizer and an artist. He was also a survivor, somebody who lived for an incredibly long time with AIDS. This particular picture I like very much. It really captures a sense of joy about life. Cass suffered a great deal, but he was able to overcome that suffering and shed an incredible light and joy on people that he worked with. Anyway, this painting, I think, is kind of emblematic of that, and this is why we hung it up in our kitchen to brighten and enliven the kitchen. And this picture is pretty incredible. It's a picture that Cass made actually for my partner, Mary Lutz.
Casanova was a wonderful person to know, but also a person who had a lot of needs. But when he was well, he was often and many times made himself available. And every World AIDS Day, December 1st, I would invite him to come to my class at the Center for Worker Education, CCNY. And he very generously would come. He would bring his cart filled with paintings and oftentimes with flyers and other things that he wanted to distribute. And we would show his paintings, and he would sell some of them. And he would talk about his life, which was a very inspiring life of someone who became active because of those needs.
And Casanova organized from where he was at. He had a huge amount of health problems, which stemmed from the AIDS. And so he was very concerned about universal health care. If you look around the edge of this painting, there's a line under it that says organize, organize, organize. And on the side, activism, organize, organize. And that was a mantra for Casanova.
In addition to being a comrade, being someone very active with us politically, when he would come here, sometimes he was very sick and would stay with us for a time. And at one point, he had to go to the hospital. We got him admitted to Caledonian Hospital, which at that time, they had a special unit for their AIDS patients. They had a special unit for the MDR TB patients. Those are the multi-drug resistant TB patients. And were very much geared toward infectious disease. But when patients were discharged from that facility, they would often get hooked up with housing and resulted in his being given some opportunities and vouchers.
And I remember going over to his apartment, and one entire wall of his apartment were empty Bustelo cans stacked from floor to ceiling. Hardly a day goes by when I don't think about Casanova. He really exemplified for me somebody who totally integrated his life as an artist, as a political activist, as an organizer, as a survivor. Cass really epitomized what it is to to fight for her class, to fight for one another,